What's up, YouTube? Welcome to more trades. This is going to be a video about Litecoin. Litecoin has been holding up the 50 EMA relatively well compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum tanking within the early hours of today. And we are forming a bullish pin bar potentially, and that would be good for Litecoin. You need to be aware of the Litecoin halving is due tomorrow. That's in several hours from now, and I have it marked out in my chart over here. It's on the 2nd of August. That's when the halving is due. Now, a lot of people are optimistic about the halving, and I'm going to show you the targets that potentially some people are waiting for the halving. But I have noticed something from the last halving. Now, if I go back in time and I go back to 2019, that's when the last halving was, and I have it marked out over here in the chart, you will notice that on the day of the halving, if we look at before the halving, Litecoin was running down, and on the day of the halving, we had a spike up only to drop again tremendously. And if you measure that drop for Litecoin, you will notice around 70 to 80% drop. And the previous halving, which I believe was in 2015, gave around the same amount of percentage, around 78 to 83%. I'm not quite sure, but this was a 76% drop within this range from 5th of August 2019 all the way to 14th of March 2020. So around 7 months of just continuous dropping. We had a spike over here, then we dropped again. Now this could be playing out because what we're having now, just before the halving, we've been dropping, although time is not the same, but we are dropping. Today we're holding. Now if time repeats itself, we might have a spike tomorrow, an opportunity again to short and to come down. Now, if we spike up, what are the levels I'll be looking at? I'm going to show you. Some people are projecting that towards the end of the year, Litecoin could be up at $200 or $400 range again. I believe they think Litecoin, why am I looking at Bitcoin? Let me go back to Litecoin. They believe Litecoin will have a run up again towards the end of the year, hitting previous highs or breaking them. Some people even projecting that we might be tapping the 415 again. Others are saying 200 and basically the 2021 high, which was around 275, 296, let's say $300. Now, if we have a run up and if history repeats itself, that Litecoin after the halving just drops, I would say my first target to watch is $95, which we are spiking, but that's not major resistance. If we have a run up, then my next zone would be the 114 zone. I could see Litecoin coming all the way up to these highs again, 114, 115, and getting rejected if we have a reason to go up there. Just for the sake of, for the fact that we're having the halving is going to push some bullish momentum into the chart, and you might see it run up. So just be aware, if Litecoin's having a run up and you start noticing, because what I'm noticing here is this is a stopping, sort of volume is slowing down and we're trying to rotate. So if you notice Litecoin having fast candles moving to the upside, then you need to be preparing essentially for your shorts. And if you're going to bet on what I'm saying, that Litecoin is going to have a run up on the halving, then a dump, and then you could go long from now. But the higher probable trade will be a short. So I'm not longing it now, just to let you know. But targets to the upside are those. To the downside, if Litecoin has its spike up, and if we assume that Litecoin can spike up all the way to the 114 again, which is quite far, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt, 114, and it has a 70% drop, which is less than what it usually has. It usually has 78 to 80 something percent. So let's see 70, just 70. There you go. If Litecoin drops 70%, it will be going down to $33 within the next 7 months. Last time it took us August to March. That's about 7 months. So I would say in 7 months, if history plays itself, it repeats itself within 7 months, and we are in August. So March 2024, we might be at those levels if history will repeat itself. Of course, within here, we might have a strong up pump, and then you saw in between, we had a really strong pump in Litecoin just before going down to those levels. So that's very possible. All right, that's all I have for Litecoin, but levels to watch for to the downside, $85 and $73. To the upside is the 101 and the 114. Yeah, hope you liked it. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel.